Hello, everybody.
Hey everyone.
We have Megan and Dina. Hope
Hello.
everybody's doing good today. I almost didn't wake up again. We didn't tell Dina that though.
I'm so
Megan
sorry.
kept
I'm
texting
sorry
me,
that
and
I
I
made you.
finally woke up.
Don't worry, I had it under
No, I
control.
just don't sleep. I don't sleep good. Megan knows this. She knows
Yes.
this well about me.
Right.
And
That's why
I
I let
thought
you
it was.
sleep.
I don't know why I thought we. I don't know why I thought it was 11. My time was set for 10:30 on here for my time.
Yeah.
So I don't know why it was. I in my brain I thought it was 11.
I think we mix each
So
other
it's
up
not
with the
your fault.
time
It's my
zones.
fault.
Yeah.
Right. The time
Oh
zones kind
yeah,
of
for
throw off.
sure. Yes, for sure. I think that's a big thing.
Hey
But
Lindsay.
yeah,
So
because I
yeah, I was like,
honestly,
oh no.
if I'm honest, sometimes I think that everyone in the world is on my time zone. I think because I don't really talk to anybody who isn't. It's just
Right.
as silly as that
Right.
is.
Yeah. Hey Lindsay. Hey Christy C. Thanks for coming. Hey Nikki May. Sorry, I wasn't trying to be rude. You're always in our chats, Nikki, so I just didn't say hi.
I know, poor Nikki.
Sorry.
Hey
I'm
Nikki.
rude.
The chat is
I'm so
actually just
rude.
now popping up for me.
Oh, yeah, it's a little
Oh yeah, like a
delayed.
little lag or something.
Let's see there. Hello, Lindsay, Chrissy, and Nikki. That's who I can see so far.
Yes,
Yeah,
me
that's you
too.
there.
Glad y'all are here. All right. Well, you want to go get started on that, Britt?
Yeah,
On our
so
little
the reason I'm sorry, you're just here so much and I don't know, I was looking at your name already and so then I didn't even like pay I'm sorry. I only woke up
Oh,
like
poor
10 like
Nikki.
I know it.
I
Hey
know. I only
Paula.
woke up like half an hour ago, so I'm still not completely awake. I apologize, everyone. Hey, Paula Dupree. And then Brandy, there's my stalker. It's a joke.
Hi Brandy.
Hey, Brandy. Hey, Paula.
so, so we are going to be talking about how hard parenting is. And I kind of got the idea from Gina because she was talking about how Katie Joy says that parenting, basically, I'm paraphrasing, that Katie Joy says that parenting is hard for having a child with a disability, but it's not as hard if you don't have a kid with a disability. I'm paraphrasing. It's kind of what I got from it. And I was like, wait, parenting is just hard in general.
Right.
Well, yeah, children are just difficult in general, and I have two special needs children. So, yeah, I mean, my issue is the shaming of any other parent, but especially what is has been deemed quote unquote normal parents.
Right.
Um, I think that's absolutely wrong on
Right.
so many levels because just because you have a quote unquote normal child, you don't know if that parent has their own issues with mental health or other struggles that they're going through. So you can't,
Right.
how do I word this? You can't look down your nose at anybody anyway in life. It's just not the way to live. But you certainly don't look down your nose at other parents because you just don't know what
Exactly.
anybody's going through.
Right.
Right.
And I think because of so much judgment and parents the shaming, it's there's all these wonderful groups you can go in, but a lot of times I think moms are scared to join groups even locally, like in your town, because of all the shaming that's going on, and that's
Right.
really sad that it's
Oh,
that
absolutely.
way.
I won't do a Facebook group or anything for parents. I will not, especially as a
Right.
special needs mom. I did a couple of years ago when they first diagnosed Sissy on the spectrum, and they ran me out of there because they basically treated me like it's impossible that I have two kids on the spectrum at the same
Oh
time.
wow. Yeah.
I've heard
So,
that. I'm sorry, but I've heard that happening multiple times to different people. So,
well,
Yeah.
especially if
yeah.
it's genetic, I mean,
Yeah.
that's anyway what
Right.
they're telling us, is that it's likely that it was genetic. I mean, I am not on the spectrum, but my younger brother, now as an adult, they have suspected that he could have been, and he even says that. But of course, now, I mean, this was years ago. They didn't really test like they do now,
Right. Is he a high functioning?
My brother, oh yes, my
With the
little brother, and he's brilliant.
Okay.
But when I look back and like compare him to say Riley, I tell her all the time she is her Uncle
Mhm.
Ian. She really is. So
Oh.
Yeah. And yes, fur babies are hard to parent too, believe
That's
me.
right.
Sorry, Lindsay wanted to make
yes,
Definitely.
sure we threw that in. Yep.
hey, no, fur babies are. Listen, I got a 10-month-old white. What did I say that? Yellow lab named Marcia Marshmallow, and
Hey, Kimberly, mother of rock.
she's like having 10 small children at one time. So
Wow, I love the name.
the kids named her, yeah, because she looked like a little marshmallow when we adopted her. So,
Oh, that's so cute.
but yeah, I've
My cat's
I've been
just a
trying not
jerk.
to mention that woman, but she makes it kind of hard. It's like
Right.
Oh,
even when I
congrats,
purposely
Kimberly,
stay away.
mother of rock.
Oh,
Hold on. Kimberly,
congratulations.
mother of rods, just got back from a job interview and she got the job. Congratulations.
Woohoo!
Yay.
Congratulations.
Sorry,
Awesome.
I always like to be excited for our victories in our little chat.
Right.
That is awesome. Oh, you know what? Real quick, Doobie, Pink Floyd, hippie chick. I got a notice that you commented on one of my videos and you asked me where I got my backdrop, but then I couldn't find the comment. Sissy, I'm on the phone, okay? Oh, I'm supposed to open this.
Hey, Doobie, Pink Floyd.
Yeah, she had asked me about my backdrop, and then but I had that happen a few times with one of my videos where I couldn't see the comments when I clicked on
Right.
them. I just didn't want her to think I was ignoring her or something.
Yeah. Right.
Did she what was your daughter singing?
It was cute.
It was so
my
cute.
little one?
I wanted to know what she was singing. Yeah, she was just singing.
I know, it was adorable.
She makes up songs all the time, like
Aww.
about her life.
That is so cute.
Oh,
So yeah,
that's adorable.
Thank you. She will like put on her own play, like a musical, pretty much about just how her day was. Like she'll be like, Riley got in trouble.
Oh my gosh.
The park,
I love it.
I used to do that kind of stuff when I was little. Like I'm not on the spectrum obviously, but I used to sing. Okay, take it back. I still sing all the time. Ask Megan. I'll just
so do I.
She does.
Singing. She's like, "What are you singing about now?"
Oh, I do it too, and I can't sing to save my life, but I sing to the girls all the time. I got into the habit because Riley, well, she talked late, but she spoke a lot sooner. They told us Sissy would be nonverbal, and she didn't talk till she was almost 4. And so I used to sing about everything with her, and now I'm glad she's talking, but she sings everything now.
Aw.
So I was looking at the chat here. Oh, she said it disappeared on her end too. I'm so sorry. I will find you on Twitter or something.
I think that happens sometimes because I'll have a comment
yeah.
on YouTube, and then I know I didn't delete it because I normally don't delete comments on my channel, unless it's like something really really bad and it shouldn't be there. I usually let people have their opinions, and it was like the comment was gone, and I was like, "What the heck? Where'd that go? Did they delete it?"
Yeah, it must be their bots. I've heard you guys, maybe not your channel, but I've heard people with channels who do a lot of live chats say that their people's comments will disappear in chats, but they didn't do it, so I would assume it's like a bot thing. But yeah, no, I think it's an important conversation to have because the last thing I want is for a mom to be or a dad to be out there struggling or having a really bad day, and then they have somebody go on a live and lecture you because you just don't know how hard it is to be a mom because your kid isn't this bad, you know?
Right.
Right.
But
Right.
that's kind of the theme of my channel. I really care about how other people feel, and I don't like when people hold on. What is it? That is a wow. Okay, well, I'm on the
Hey,
phone.
Jess,
Can you turn it
Mom.
down if you're gonna sit right here with it? She found a museum that has animatronic
Aw.
dinosaurs on YouTube. I put her on her device. Look, can you go sit down for 1 second? We'll go get Riley. Oh, you can hear it over there. Thank you. You can go in my room. She's so funny. No, I really
But that's
don't
a
like when
kid
people.
thing. You getting on the phone,
Yeah.
phone, and then they
Yeah.
they're being quiet for like hours, and then as soon as you get on the phone, they're like, "Mom, mom, mom."
Yes.
And you're like,
Oh,
"Oh
every
my
time.
Lord, you could
yeah.
have left me alone. I've been off the phone, I haven't done anything, and then all of a sudden you want to talk to me."
Right.
That's
Or
a
they're
kid
hungry.
thing.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness,
exactly.
that's a kid thing.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I don't like when any creator talks about topics like that or sobriety or parenting but they use their experience to downplay everybody else's because you can really hurt people doing things like that. And you know, I mean, has she never heard of postpartum depression or there's just so many things wrong with that.
Yes.
My dog barks when I get on the phone. There you go.
Yep. Fur babies too.
Yep.
I'm surprised none of mine are
My dog-
shaking their heads or licking their butts or whatever. That's what mine do when I get on the phone.
That's so funny.
My dog just likes to bark at everybody. Not everybody, but any animal. The dog that runs by my house, he likes to bark and thinks that they want to play. And I'm like, Kona, they don't like you that much.
Aw.
He's like that excited kid that wants to play, and you're like, no, they don't want to play with you.
I just threw that link in for Doobie for that my backdrop. It's just like a backdrop you buy on Amazon. So the brick backdrop, I guess, is what she.
Right. It is. I love it. It's very cute.
Oh, thank you. Well, all I did was put it up, and I made my husband put it up in a way where we could tuck it down where it looked like a house, so the kid puts up on it. So Paula said she's so glad her kids are grown.
Well, and you know, like I know the shaming of other parents, it happens, you know, like example for me, like when my daughter was, I think she was about 3 maybe, and I had her and my son, and we went to Barnes and Noble to get like all his summer reading books. And you know how they have like a Lego table set up or like toys set up in Barnes and Nobles in the kids section sometimes for the little ones to play with. Well, after we were finished, obviously my youngest didn't want to go. So she had a meltdown because we had to leave the Lego table, you know, just typical kid thing, but it was a loud meltdown.
Typical stuff.
Yes, of course. Everybody was looking at us, and I was trying to get her out of there as fast as I could. But she was kind of like gripping the Lego table, didn't want to let go kind of situation going on. So I was doing my best to, you know, let's go. We'll go get ice cream. Anything I could think of to try to talk her to get out of there and stop screaming.
Right.
But there was a lady that was like, you shouldn't have brought her in here. She's obviously tired. You don't bring your kid out when they're tired. But you see, we didn't start out that way. You know what I mean? And she was just upset. So she wasn't tired. She just didn't want to leave. But it was just ugly. And that's the kind of stuff that happens. And it drives me crazy.
Hey, Jess, Mom.
Oh, I've had that happen to me a couple of times. Mostly if I go to town.
No problem.
You know?
Yeah.
What'd you say? Oh, yeah, it's mostly if I go more like it, because in my town, everybody knows Sissy and Riley. And in fact, there was a time that I took the girls in there and she had a meltdown. She was young though. She was like 2 or 3. And she had a meltdown in the dollar store here in our little town. And this woman made a comment similar to that I needed to get control of it. and the manager of the dollar store come around that corner so fast and got in her face and was like, "These come here, get out of my store."
That's awesome.
You know, but that's why I refuse. Like, we're looking to buy our first house right now. I refuse to leave the community we're in because my girls have been here their whole lives and they're accepted here, you know?
Yeah.
So,
yeah, that's awesome. We're looking to buy a house too because we have to move out of our place. And I feel really bad though because, like, if we move, then my daughter gets put probably in a different middle school. And I kind of feel bad for her, but she says she doesn't care. So I guess, you know.
Right.
well, I think when they're older,
Yes.
at least they're
Okay,
more
so-
aware, you know? And
Yeah. Exactly.
I'm reading
so
Doobie.
Makes
The
a
reason I didn't
great
want to miss
point.
yeah, once they're 18, you don't stop parenting. My oldest son's 22, and he got into some things. He never got arrested or anything like that. But he got into some things when he was, about 16 or 17. You know, the ripple and and believing that crap. He's thankfully gotten out of it now, but I think he was the toughest for me as an adult until he was about 21, you know, than he was when he was a kid.
Oh yeah. Teenagers can be hard.
My 20-year-old is hard to be a parent to because he's very independent, but he gets in trouble and then he's like, "Mom," and then I try to tell him like, "This is what I would do." And then he does the opposite. And I'm like, "Well, then why'd you come to me and ask me?
Yeah.
You psycho." Like, you know?
Mama,
Oh
I need to tell you something.
Oh.
my gosh,
Jess
Britt, you
is
cracked
so
me up when you called your
excited.
kids. I don't know. To me, it sounds awesome.
I'm a little crazy. It's
What am I
okay.
typing in on
That's why-
Amazon? Okay.
That's why Megan loves
Oh,
me.
she
It's because
she
I'm a
knows
little
how
crazy.
to go on. She knows how to go on Amazon and put in my cart, but she doesn't ever push buy. But I also have it says you have to put a password anyway.
Oh,
Yeah.
good
but
luck.
she
I've
puts things
had
in
that
my cart.
happen
She's
where
currently
I
at
didn't know that
3,000.
we had to. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we have a password because right now it's at $3,027 worth of stuff in my cart.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. That's
At the
a good
moment.
thing that
Right.
she doesn't know how to.
Yeah.
So
Definitely have a password.
I love you, child, but I don't love you enough to buy you $3,000
you
worth
guys,
of
I'm
stuff.
sorry, you guys
Yeah.
hear her singing?
It's so cute.
Meow, meow, meow.
Oh my goodness.
Meow, meow,
I'm so
meow,
sorry, guys.
Singing about cats.
meow, meow,
Oh
meow,
no, it's so
meow.
No,
adorable.
we don't care.
Do you want to sit here and do?
Meow, meow,
My
meow,
sister
meow.
comes on and her
This
kids
is her
are
like all day.
little and we hear them talk and cry, so
Meow.
I think it's cute.
I'm trying to read
Let's say giraffe.
And if somebody doesn't like it,
Hi,
then
Cece Clark.
I'm apologize.
I've seen
but
you
it's
around, I think.
cute.
Jack.
Hey, Cece.
Let's say,
Oh yeah, hey Cece Clark, hi.
right up there, right up there.
Oh my goodness. Here, why don't you
no.
sit here? It's called a Pomsey. You want to look at them?
Oh, I want to say,
Right? I know, I missed that.
Why do I
too.
have to
I
type it
think
in
a
the
lot
search
of us.
bar? Oh, when they're little.
type it.
I know, I missed
She,
it.
are you still there? Oh, there you are. Okay. I thought I lost you
I
for a
missed that,
second.
like,
Well, I'm
little-
gonna set her
yeah,
up.
I know.
There we go. All right.
I missed that
Sorry about
little
that. Yeah,
age,
she
so much.
well that's funny too that you say that because she's a real big girl because she's actually almost 5, but because of her mannerisms and like her developmental level, I've gone to like bigger stores and people give me the dirtiest looks because I don't think it clicks with people that she just because she looks like she's 5 and she is almost 5, she can, does that make sense? I'm trying to articulate that right.
Yeah.
Like people look at her
No,
like
that because
like it's a parenting issue,
Right. Exactly.
But
which is bull crap,
dear.
and it makes
Right.
me mad.
She's so funny. Now she wants to look up Easter toys. But and that's what upset me about it's kind of an offensive to me as a disabilities mom too, with the stuff that she says, because she even shames
Right.
moms of kids with disabilities, because if they bring up their kid, hers is worse.
Right.
Exactly.
And listen, I just sometimes I just want
And
to
I
look and be
wanna
like, look, sister.
I want to tell
Like,
her about my sister. My sister's way worse than her son. I'm sorry, he is.
Yeah.
well,
And I don't try
and
and
for
like
me,
up
it's
her and be like, well, this, and this.
right, and it's like it's hard. How do you express to her that it's offensive without trying to one up her? But really, you're not trying to one up her. You're just trying to get her to understand. Like, she complains all the time about therapies and
'Cause
IEPs.
she
Okay,
won't
well,
listen.
but I
Right.
have to
She
do those
won't
things
listen.
2 times over. I mean, I have 2 kids with IEPs, 2 kids on the spectrum, but on opposite ends of it, 2 kids that are in speech, occupational, and physical therapy at the same time. So for her to, go on her lives, and she's essentially talking to me and all other moms with disabled kids and say, well,
Yeah.
you
Sorry,
don't
I'm not laughing
understand.
at you. I'm laughing at the chat. I apologize. That
Oh, no,
was
you're
so wrong.
fine.
I'm looking at Brandy and she's like, I'm still stalking you. Just wash the dishes. So sorry. I was on a panel like
No, you're
late
fine.
last night, and Brandy was in there, and she goes, "I'm stalking. I'm on Google Maps watching you."
Oh, my gosh.
I'm like, you don't even know what city what city I live in. I'm like, you
Oh, my
don't
goodness,
even know
that's
my
funny.
last name. Actually, a lot of people, well, a few more people maybe in this chat know my last name versus like most people, because
Yeah.
So I said, so I was like, yeah, my last name's Co. And my first name's Just, and Britt's my middle name.
Oh, Chrissy said that's when it takes everything in you not to yell at those people. Well, I don't yell at them, but I certainly
Yeah,
will say something
true.
to somebody.
Right.
I'm not afraid to say things to people's faces, because I was raised in that generation. But it's
Right.
most of the time, though, if you tell people that they have, they're on the spectrum, then they just feel really bad. But usually I find that sometimes, like, little old ladies that mean well, like in their 60s, 70s, 80s, they'll say
Yeah.
things. I have to
Yeah.
consider who's saying it, because they mean well, but they don't quite put it out
Right.
the way that,
Always put
because
it
they
out.
don't know,
I get what
know.
you're saying.
But I hate that
Right.
I'll
I
have to get
think
off
that
here in a minute, because I got to go get Riley. But
no,
Oh,
it's
that's
okay.
okay.
Yeah. Well, let's do a day where I'll make myself get up earlier and we can have a little more time. Like,
yeah,
what is a good, like, what in the morning, like, what's a good time for you in the morning? Like, your time.
well, other than taking Riley and
Is
dropping
like,
her
well,
off,
my morning time. My
I'm
morning
trying. You're an
time.
hour behind me or 2?
I'm 3.
Oh, so that's where we were off. We thought we were 2
Yeah.
hours apart.
Yeah. I'm
Oh,
3 hours behind you.
well, Wednesdays are early day. Normally, I wouldn't leave here till almost 3 o'clock.
Okay.
Yesterday, I ended up having to pick her up early because of something else. But
Oh, yeah.
yeah, pretty much most. Hey, go find your stuff and get ready to go get your sister. Go get your friends. Hurry up. So, like, let's say on like a Thursday or something, anytime after 9 a.m. for me and before 3 p.m. for me. So
Okay.
so I guess noon your time no, that wouldn't work. Probably 10 a.m.
No.
your time would put me at about 1 o'clock, I think,
Okay.
right?
Yeah. Yeah, we
So
could do
that
that.
would
And I
work.
could always switch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. That's perfect.
Yeah, I'm not going to make you get
totally
up at
thought
like
you
6
were like,
a.m.
why I thought you were like in Tennessee is like beyond me. I don't know.
Oh, no, I'm all the
So
way East Coast.
I
Oh,
know.
honey, we're
I
getting
don't know
ready to go
why I
get
thought
Riley, okay?
and then when I really started thinking about it, I was like, wait, I think she's in a different state. Never mind. It was my fault too. I was like,
Oh,
wait,
it's
and
okay.
so
I just feel bad because my time's so time crunched all the time, and I want to be able to come on and do like an hour,
Yeah, that's all right.
I
Oh,
am
she's
not
mad at me.
downloading that app. Nope. Nikki May, I hate math.
I
It
haven't
would
been
take
able
me
to
an
see the
hour just to
chat, so
wake
I'll have
up.
to go back and watch it. But
No,
all right, well, I'm
it's
gonna hop
okay. So
off
Nikki May
here.
goes,
Okay.
okay, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
But she's all upset. So
Thanks for
Aw.
coming.
Yeah, thank you, Dina.
but I'll be listening and I'll be in chat once I pick Riley.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right,
All
that
righty.
works.
Thanks, ladies.
All
Thank
right.
you.
All right, thank
Bye.
you. Bye.
What about you know
Oh,
what I
see,
was
there's
another
a
Oh,
parenting
go ahead.
right there.
Yes. What
No,
about
I was gonna say right there, just parenting when your kid has a
with
meltdown.
exactly. Oh yeah. And meltdowns happen. Yes, they do. Um
And then
what
yeah, and then people are jerks to you because your kid has a meltdown. Like,
Yeah,
oh my
like that lady was
goodness.
so rude to me that day, and yeah, my kid was acting up, she caused the scene. It happens, and I was
Right.
getting her out of there as fast as I could, but she didn't have to
Right.
be rude. So anyway, but there's people like that, unfortunately.
Right? That app would piss me off. No way.
Oh yeah,
Did
it
you
did.
see that? Nikki Me? Not gonna happen.
What about
Not gonna happen.
Britt? I know your kids are a little bit older, but like when they were younger and you had to punish or discipline whatever, or take their devices away or whatever you would do, like do you ever feel guilty when you have to punish? Like how do you
I
deal with
still
that?
do.
I do
I still
too.
feel guilty when I have to like punish
Yes.
them.
I was
And it's
wondering if you
hard to like I have to like stop myself from like the best thing for me is just like, okay, they deserve this. They were doing wrong. Like I have to like talk myself down
me too.
about it, like because I know that they need to be disciplined. It's a little different in my situation versus like probably your situation because my kids don't have, different dads. They just have
Yeah.
their dad. And
Right.
so I think that that's hard too because I mean at least with your youngest, you and your husband are together and all that. But you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not trying to offend anybody either. I'm just saying for me it's a little different because I've always relied on my husband to be more the disciplinarian.
Right. I got you.
And so it's still hard to be a parent when especially like when you're like so for me and my husband are kind of on a different wavelength of um let's see. We're kind of in a different wavelength of like how strict we are and we fight about that.
Right. And see, and my husband is not as
Just
strict.
mom, did you see this? Read what here's what she
Oh,
said. I'm by far the disciplinarian. Mr. Jet's mom is Disneyland dad.
yes. You see, that's what I was about to say. That's my husband. He doesn't ever want to, discipline our youngest. And oh, are you sure? He'll tell me that's a little too harsh. Do you really think you need to take her iPad away? Oh, come on, Megan. Like that. So she kind of gets
Yeah.
away with stuff
See,
more
and
with him.
me and my husband always had to like, yeah, we always have to like. But that's what happens with me and my husband too. Is I'm more the lax parent where I have to like fight. I'm like, okay, do you really think like a week of groundation is fair? And and then like we fight about it. Me and my husband do, and I think
Yeah.
that's some of our biggest problem is that like, and when I mean fight, I mean we just like argue back and forth, not yelling. Does that make
Right.
sense?
Yeah, I got it. Definitely. But yeah, but when I
But I'm not
do,
the I'm definitely not the disciplinarian.
yeah, and you see, am, and I feel like my husband just kind of caves a little bit or a lot. But when I do, let's say I have to take the
I'm sure that's how my husband feels about me.
right. When I do, let's say I have to take our iPad away for 3 or 4 days or
So you want
whatever
to
it
know what we
is.
learned? So so do we were talking about this. You were asking about adult kids. So when my oldest turned 18, it was basically almost in the middle of his senior year Well, not in the middle. It was like he had like 5 months left to not 5, 4. Yeah, so basically the middle. His birthday's in March. And we had to figure out some way to like make it so that he had a little more freedom, but then also he's still in school. He still has to go to school. He still has to follow out the rules of our house. And so we kind of just made it that, he had to tell us where he was going. He didn't have to ask. And he always had to like, um, and we had a curfew for the house, just at a certain time. It was a little bit later than when he was, fully,
Yeah.
teenage, like, underage, and that kind of thing. And I think that that really helped, like, help him and help us slowly let him go, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
No, no. Wait, no, Jet just got in trouble. Why did you just walk in with the Slurpee?
Oh, yeah. That's my husband.
Yeah, CC Clark, your husband and I always discuss punishment together sometimes for yeah, I'm too easy on him, and we definitely learned, like, because the kids would play us against each other. They'd come into me and they'd be like, "Mom, can I go do this?" And I normally, like, if I don't think it's a problem, I'm like, "Yeah, that's fine." And then and if I would say no, then they would go to their dad. Well, that didn't work because then I'd be like, "I told them no." Like, or he'd say, "Well, I told them no." Usually it was him saying, "I told them no." And I'm like, now they just come to me and ask me because they know I'll tell them yes, and then I'll just tell their dad that I said yes. So they've kind of learned, like, which parent to go to when they want something.
Right.
I'm just reading chat.
Yeah, me too. But yeah, sometimes I do, like we were saying, I feel guilty. Like after I say I tell her what I'm
Yeah.
doing,
Oh,
taken
yeah.
away, or I punish her or whatever, and then I'll start thinking about it, or I'll overthink it, and I'm like, am I being too harsh? Um, but I have to try to be strong because I know there's instances where you really do need to enforce, like, let's say taking the iPad away or whatever it might be that
Yeah,
you're
you do. You need to, or, because my son was into gaming for a really long time and his dad would get mad. And finally he was like, I'm just going to take the internet away. And I was like, all right, fine, take the internet away. Like that kind of thing.
yeah,
So it's nice that I'm not the only, yeah. I'm glad that I'm lucky that I have him to help me out. I don't think he
right,
realizes how grateful I am that he is more the disciplinarian of the family.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Ask mom or go ask dad, and he'll say, oh, "Yeah, exactly." That's how it's opposite for me, Chrissy. See, it's the other way around. I'm the I'm the nice one. Dad's the mean one.
Yep. Oh yeah.
But that's how I grew up. Was like my dad was more when he was alive. He was more the disciplinarian, and my mom wasn't. And
Yeah,
my
mine
mom, because she
too.
wasn't, it fell apart because she died, or she died. I'm sorry, he died, and so then she was like by herself, and she didn't know how to tell us no, so we just kind of did whatever the heck we wanted, and we could always, even if she said no, we could always find out a way to like bargain with her. Man, I could bargain so good with my mom. I'd bargain with her like, okay, well, I'll clean my room if I can go do this, and then I wouldn't clean my room, but I'd still get to do it.
Right. Oh
I knew how
yeah.
to work my mom. I knew how to
I
work
did
my mom.
too. I could always kind of talk her out of, like me being grounded or telling me that I
Yeah.
couldn't go anywhere. Now my dad, you could never do that with, but with her, definitely. You could bargain with her for sure. But if like my dad took my phone away, I mean, it was before cell phones, obviously, but I had my
Right.
own
Yeah.
line in my room. He
Why?
would come get that phone out and wrap the cord around it and take it out. And I knew I was not getting it back. But if my mom took it,
Right.
I
If
would get it
dad,
back like an hour later.
right? Because you knew your mom. You knew that you could play her.
Right. And then I could talk her
And
into
that's the
not
thing.
telling my
Kids
dad.
know. That's how kids, they know how to do.
Yes, they do.
They know how to play us.
Oh yeah, I've had to take my she's, moved out
No, Mom,
obviously.
don't take my pager.
Right. Yeah. Oh, I
Yes,
used to get
Mom,
my
you're
pager
showing your
taken away.
age.
I used to get mine taken away
I
too.
never had a. I was. We were. Well, I'm not. I mean, I know I'm not that much younger than you, but I was young enough that I was kind of in between the age of like the pager and the cell phone. That's why I don't feel like I'm a millennial because I in that kind of in between the like cell phone age and the pager age.
Yeah.
I just be like by myself. I don't want to be. I know. I've been. I love. She said this last night. I've been 29 for 11 years. Jeff's mom
I
said
love
that.
that.
She said in chat. She said that last night. I know you were asleep, or I would have told you, like, because it's the Phoenix. Well, it's called the Phoenix Project, but her name's Amber, and she does lives sometimes and stuff. And
Okay.
we had a great time on there last night. I was really, but I liked it because like, so Jet's mom and her, they got into a um heated argument on vaccinations, but it was like it was so cool because like they talked it like they got heated, but then they like were like no, they're like they finally were like okay we'll agree to disagree, and then they like were fine and they went off with they went off their heated discussion. Sorry, discussion, yes, heated discussion. And I was just so impressed. I was like, that's how adults handle it. If you get into an argument or a discussion or whatever, then you talk about it and then you walk away as adults, even though you still love your friend. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yes.
Oh no, Dina, thank you for coming. It's
Oh
no,
yeah, we love having
we
you.
love that you have it cat off.
And we cannot wait to
Yes,
do it
we do. And
again.
hey, the dark magician.
Hey, Dark Magician. We love having all of y'all come to the chat.
My
And
kids always get on me about they call me a millennial. They love to do that. I'm like, I'm not a
yeah,
millennial, leave me alone.
right.
But I do love that you guys, Jet's mom and Amber were able to like have that disagreement, argument, whatever, discussion, heated discussion. And then they were fine and they had a great time. And I was like, I love that. I wish more would be able to do that, you know?
Right, me too.
I love it when my husband's aunt, which is one of my best friends, she like says I'm on my phone all the time when I'm around her, and I'm like, I'm really not, honestly. You can ask Meg, like I don't text her a lot when I'm with her. It's like Megan always knows when I'm with certain people because I'm like I like not chats, not texting. And I'm like, if I'm on my phone, it's like because I'm playing my game. But I think I have a little ADD. I have to like, I'm doing something, I need to do something else. Does that make sense?
Yeah, like if you're like watching a show, do you have to maybe be playing on your phone at the same time or playing a game or
Yeah,
something?
yeah,
Yeah, that's what I figured.
yeah, yeah. I'm like that all the time. Like
You
if
can't
we're
really just
talking
sit
like in
still.
Discord, if we're talking in Discord, I'm on my phone playing my Harry Potter game. Just so you know.
Oh yeah, I
Or I'm
love
looking at
hearing
Facebook, or I'm looking at.
right. I
I
love
do
hearing Dina's
too. I
kids
love
in
the
the
little
background
kids.
or like your
Yes,
kids or.
or my sister's kids. I mean,
Right.
yeah, we are a child-friendly platform. And I
Yes.
apologize to anybody that watches and isn't. If you aren't, just be prepared that if I have, certain people on my panel that you're going to hear kids
Yep. And
because
sometimes our
I
own
love
kids are in the
kids.
background.
hmm
Even mine when she's,
My kids are
like
not, they
home
won't be so much anymore until summer
because they
comes.
went back to
Until summer
school.
comes, and then they'll
Right.
be in the background again.
Yep. Same with
They
mine.
officially went back to school full time. I love it.
I know you're happy,
I am. That's probably
but
why I
they
keep
probably
sleeping in
are
because the kids
too.
are home to wake me up.
That's true. Because you did get up
Uh,
earlier when they were home.
I did because they would wake me up. See, my cat thinks he's a dog, and my dog thinks he's a cat.
Your cat is hilarious.
Oh, I can only imagine, Lindsay, what you guys did on that stream last night.
Yeah.
I didn't
bet
get
y'all
to
did have
watch all
fun.
of that on Save Robbie's live because what was I doing? Oh, I was modding for a different channel, so I wasn't able to go to Save Robbie's. Because you got to mod. If you got to mod, you got to mod. So then you have to miss out on your other ones. It
That's
sucks
right.
sometimes.
Gotta go do your mod duties.
But I think I'm gonna go back and watch the replay on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh
have a
no,
couple.
I think she is so cute. I want to play with her. Like
I
I want to hang
know.
out and play with
She
her.
is cute.
I thought, oh my gosh, Nikki May, when you said your cat thinks he's a cat, a dog
goat.
hunter goat.
I've seen it for myself.
No, I haven't seen all of it, but the hunter part, I thought you were talking about my son. I was like, wait, what? Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I just
no,
saw
her
like
cat
dog.
is so
I just
funny.
oh yeah, I haven't seen the video, obviously.
Yeah, you have to go look at it. It is so funny. And the cat talks back to her. It's hilarious.
Right, exactly, Chrissy. See, if people that had kids had to stay off YouTube, not many mothers would be on there here. Exactly.
Yeah, that is true.
And then Lindsay said they just moved tweet and giggled the whole time. It was really good. I'm glad you guys had fun.
Yeah.
It's
love that
hard to be
sound.
like.
And we're talking about
What?
parenting, and it's perfect to have like the sound of kids in the background.
Yeah, yeah, and then and to see like them have their meltdowns and all that because it just shows like hello,
It happens.
we have
right.
kids. Yeah, my kids they will fight while I'm online. You guys have heard. I'm like, hold on, I gotta mute because I've got to yell at them because they're fighting.
Yeah.
Oh, you're still here, Doobie. I'm glad.
Yes.
I'm glad
Oh,
that you're
yeah.
listening. I am. I just want to like say again how grateful I am for my little tiny channel in this chat and my replay gang and all that because I know that like
Yes.
some of my people are from different countries, so they can't watch the lives when we're going, but they watch the replays. So that's why I try and not make my lives too long anymore because I feel like, oh man, I don't want to make them have to sit through hours and hours and hours of stuff. But I was gonna tell you this. So the person I went on the panel with last night, she gave me a great idea because I can't stream like on the weekends and I can't stream at night. She said that we should do like interviews or tape things,
Right.
and then put them on as like a premiere.
Okay. Yeah, I think that is a very good idea. We should try that.
Yeah, so that she's because I want to. I'm just trying to grow my channel. Oh, thanks. I get amazing people in here, Kimberly, Mother of Brats.
Yes, we do have some amazing people in here.
Your dog has too. He says, "Well, my dog has 4K followers on Twitter, but I can't get to 400. I'm blaming it on the rain page." I just want to grow my channel a little bit. I don't want a huge channel. That's never been in like the cards for me. But I want to have it. I just want to keep growing it, and I feel like I've kind of hit a plateau at the number I'm at, and so I just like am like, oh man, what can I do that will yeah. Oh, yeah, I know. It's okay if you miss my lives, but we totally, yeah, quality over quantity. Well, that's true too. I I don't, you know, I don't go live every single day, just because I feel like I'm boring enough that you wouldn't want to listen to me every single day.
Oh, you're not.
Yeah, I think that that would be a great idea. You need to do a poll and then find guests for the interview for that topic. Yeah,
Right.
I think that would be great.
I do too.
Right. I don't want like a huge channel. I want my channel to stay intimate, but I want it to grow too. I want to at least get monetized just to say that I could did it, like just so I could say, look, I got it. I
Yeah.
don't want the drama. No, and I definitely don't
No.
want all the drama, and I won't do drama. Oh, we'll have to talk about that, Lindsay. I don't know. Um, I don't even know what I'm doing this week, and I think probably Friday we'll do another live, right, Meg?
Yeah. We usually like to go on Fridays, huh? That's kind of what
Yeah.
our little
And we were
schedule we've
talking
been
about
doing.
doing, we want to
Uh,
do something
True
true
crime.
crime related.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
that would be
Oh, we were going
fun.
to talk about the, and this was from Save Robbie, the Chris Coleman case. Remember I was telling you about that one?
Yes. I think that would be a great one to talk about.
Jet's mom, you got 21 subscribers now?
Ooh. Hey, there you
Yeah.
go. I would take that.
I know, right? I mean, I remember when I had like 60, now I
Uh-oh. Are you getting a call?
sorry, I got a call. It's fine.
Okay.
But I mean, like I remember just having like, getting to 100, and now we have 300, and I'm so grateful. So I don't want anybody to think that I'm not grateful for, what I have.
Right. Oh, we
It's just
definitely
that
are
I want it
grateful.
to, I want to like, it's like goals. My goal is to just get monetized, but I have to do the more, I have to do the watch hours and all that too. So that's part of on my side. But I do think that it would be fun to do interviews and things like that. Like I'd love to have Jet's mom come on because her son struggles with things, and I'd love to have like her
Yeah.
point of view on it,
Oh, that
and
would be
like,
great.
and then that kind of thing.
Most
I'd love to
definitely.
hear her story because she has a really. I know I haven't got to hear it all, and I'd love to hear it. Oh, that'd be awesome, Jet's mom. I would totally love to have you on here.
Yes.
And we could do just the whole thing.
Oh, that would be so much fun to have her on.
Yes, you do have a channel, 37. I think I started out with 37 or around that when I started when I started going live on my channel.
Yeah.
So
I think
you can
so.
grow. Yeah, I mean, there's a place for everybody. Yeah, you have a CBD channel too.
Oh yeah, and I know
Yeah.
we're definitely gonna
I'm friends with Doobie on both of those on Twitter. She loves me.
we're definitely going to have another addiction
Oh my gosh,
discussion.
Kimberly, Mother of Ross, I'd love to have you on
Oh yeah,
because
absolutely.
oh my gosh, Megan, I was right. You remember when I was telling you how I was looking on Facebook and I, about Kimberly?
Yes.
She does know. They like went to school together.
Oh, that's so cool.
Isn't that so funny? Like small world.
I know, it really is.
Because I don't follow her. Okay, so I'll just kind of say real quick. I don't follow. We aren't friends like on Facebook. I'm not with Kimberly, and she came up as like I recognized her picture, and I was like, wait, how does she know this person? And it's a person I've known for like 13 years, and it just happens that she went to school with them, and it was like in a different state. I mean, it was crazy. I was like, it's so weird when you find out you have like a connection to somebody else in real life, you know?
Right.
Oh man, my allergies are, I figured out why my allergies are so bad. It's not all crap that's
Oh
it's not
look,
like
look, CC said, would you be interested in interviewing my best friend who lost her son by a drunk driver? It could raise awareness. That would be a
oh
really
yes,
good one.
absolutely.
Because we want to definitely have some more discussions on addiction anyway, right, Britt? We've talked
Right.
about that.
Oh, yeah,
So, we would love
Sorry,
to
I
do
was looking
something
for
like that.
something. Sorry, I
Yes,
was looking for
Cece,
something.
for
I was
sure.
looking for something and I put my head down and I didn't see my phone. Come on.
We'll definitely
Yeah,
get
I
together
totally.
with you on
Yeah.
that
And if she doesn't want to do it like live, we could do just
interview type.
interviewed. Yeah, and we
Yeah,
could record it.
right, and do a
I'd have to figure out
premiere.
how to do it exactly because I don't know how to do that quite on my phone yet. So, or on my iPad or on my
Right.
laptop, but I'm sure I can figure it out. I'm pretty smart.
Yeah, and then we're going to do a day where I think you're going to let me actually do my story, but more detailed, which will be a first
Yep.
because I've never done that
Yep.
before. So we have a lot of, I think a lot of good things to talk about still.
Well, I don't have any crazy exes, but I would love for you to come on if you've got one. My mom had crazy ex. Yeah, I just like I want this to be like I kind of realize like my channel has become like real life stories.
Oh
You
yeah,
know,
see,
like
right, you really could. And if you did crazy ex stories, I could definitely throw one in there. So
I didn't even like see because I don't think about that, so that's a great idea.
yeah,
I mean, I don't have any crazy. I don't think I have any crazy. I was in high school, so I didn't really have crazy ex. Yeah,
oh
I
yeah.
mean,
I'm gonna definitely do that, Lindsay. One of these days we're gonna, Britt's gonna kind of like interview me. I think is how we
yeah,
were gonna do it.
yep. Whenever you're ready.
Yeah,
Oh
we will
no,
pick a day soon.
Mr. Chet's dad's from the Bronx. That's all you have to say. No, I'd love to. No, like I honestly don't be okay. So for me, it's like I guess the reason I don't have a crazy ex is because I've been with my husband since I was 17.
Right.
So I don't have like maybe I have like high school crazies, but I don't have
Yeah.
like
Like a somebody since in your adult time.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Because you've been with your hubby for so long.
Yeah, I really do think yeah, and I really think that with you, but Megan, I don't want you to tell your story until you're ready. Like I've never
Oh yeah.
pushed you.
No,
I
I
want to
think
let you know that, like everybody knows, I've never pushed her.
Oh no, she hasn't. But I'm ready. We will definitely pick a day soon because I think I'm there. So. And I think
You cannot interview Megan. No, this is my channel. Sorry, not gonna happen. She's my best friend.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, we could definitely. Thank you. No, I don't. Should I be adding tags? Is that something you're supposed to do? Like, I don't know a lot. I just started the channel and decided to go for it. Like I didn't know that like is adding tags a good thing. And I do the short videos. I do that. Like of like my animals and like of doing my hair and stuff. I think I'm gonna
Yeah.
try and do more of those, especially now that we're like, once we're going we're gonna we go camping more often and that kind of thing. I didn't do any videos this last weekend, but that's just more because it was like I was with my aunt and stuff, and so I didn't want to, you know. I'll have to pick your brain about it a little bit. The Dark Magician, Jamal. Oh yeah. Okay, I will. I will definitely pee on her feet, just so y'all know. I'm just joking, Lindsay, but no, I want it. I'll do it. I got it. I got it. I got it.
All right. Yeah. All these. Thanks for putting all these links in, Nikki May, because I
Yes.
have been subscribing to all of these channels as you put them in.
Oh, okay. That's good to know. I didn't know that. I guess I should go. I mean, I can always go back and do it because I know pretty much what all of these are about. So I didn't know that doing like the tags would like help promote the channel out. That's
Right.
great to know. I
Okay.
didn't know
Yeah, it
that.
is good to know.
And the Dark Magician has his own channel too. Let me see if I can find it. I know it's
Okay.
I watch it.
I'm trying to think. I think I've subscribed
It's the
before, but I'm gonna double
commentary.
check. Yeah, I
I think
think
it's
I
the
have.
commentary channel. I think. Fred, what is the name of your channel? What's wrong with me telling you guys she's my best friend? There's nothing wrong with that. Y'all are just jealous, don't I? You guys want to be my best friend too. Actually, y'all want to be Megan's best friend. We know.
Oh.
The commentary zone. Okay, I knew it was something, but I couldn't remember the name of
Okay,
it.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I couldn't remember.
I have subscribed.
Yes, I like it because they talk about it's him and another lady, and they talk about.
Yeah.
Oh, me? Oh, well, I have more. So one of my embarrassing. You want to hear an embarrassing story? Kind of like, so my 17-year-old, he decided he wanted to tell me about his first time. And it was so embarrassing. I didn't want to know. And I was like dying. And then he told me like his favorite well, I'm trying to not say the word. Trying to not say the word that you can get in trouble for. His favorite peace sign. Peace, peace thing you go look online. And he told me, and I was like, why are you telling me? So now I tell everybody. I won't tell all of you guys what it is. But, I mean, I'm like, why would you tell your mother that this is your favorite site to go to and what you look up? Do not tell me. And now it's like I can't ever get that, like, thought out of, yeah, no, don't. Don't do that to me. That's just wrong. Mean kid. And then one time my daughter, when she was little, we were at my aunt and uncle's house. Yeah, exactly. No, exactly. No. It's like one time we were at my aunt and uncle's house and we went outside for like 5 minutes. She was probably like 3 at the time. And by the time we gotten back into the house, she had gotten a permanent marker out and had written all over their walls with a permanent Sharpie. So then, and they were renting. So then we had to like go back to their house and paint their wall for them because it was our kid. I was so mad at her. I have to keep thinking because it's been a while since my kids have been super embarrassing. But like, oh, and then one time we were taking pictures and my son said he needed the same, my 17-year-old, he said that he needed to go to the bathroom and my brother he goes, oh, we'll just go pee now. And we were on like the train tracks and he was on like the train car because we were taking pictures. And instead of like getting down and going, he just peed his pants. He was like 5 or 6. No, he was older than that. He was like 7 and he just peed his pants. And I was like, why did you pee your pants? So in some of the pictures, you can see, because I was like, we're not going to change because we were not going to. I'm that kind of mom. Like, you pee your pants, you're sitting in it for a little while. So
Right.
we took more pictures, and if you look at the picture, you can see that his pants were peed on.
Aw.
I'm that guy. Am I mean? Is that mean to do that?
No.
But I was annoyed.
Yeah. Well, when my oldest was little, it was like, getting close to Christmas time, and we went to New Orleans to do some Christmas shopping. We were in a very, very crowded mall. And of course, she had to go to the bathroom. So I take her into a very, very busy bathroom. We stood in a long line. We finally make it in there. And we could hear a lady using the bathroom. And she was clearly, let's see how I can put
favorite
this.
corn site.
She
yes,
was
favorite
clearly,
corn site.
She was clearly going number 2, and my little girl out loud, she was 3 or 4, announced to the entire crowded bathroom, "Mama, that lady must be having a hard time pushing that poo-poo out. She's straining real hard. And I mean, everybody started busting out laughing. And that lady did not come out of that stall. I'm telling you, she stayed in there because I know my little girl probably embarrassed her so bad. Oh, God, y'all. I know my face was 8 shades of red.
Oh, my goodness. That is hilarious.
Anyway, but kids say whatever they want, right? Especially at that age.
Oh, yeah, they do. I'm just trying. It's been, it's been a while since my kids were little, so I have to think. But I think, I have to look like I have Facebook memories and things will pop back up at me. And I mean, Laura was the funniest little kid. She would do things, and I'm like, we were at my aunt's house, the same aunt that she wrote Colored on, and and she was playing in the dirt, and man, she was covered from head to toe in just dirt. And I was like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "I'm a dog," and I'm like, "You're not a dog. Don't roll around in the dirt." Because our
Oh,
dog likes to roll around in the dirt.
she
And
was
I'm like,
trying to
"Oh
be just
my
like the
goodness."
dog.
Yes, she thought she was a dog, and I'm like, "You're not a dog. Stop it. Stop."
Kids. Oh my
But
goodness.
yeah, I mean, and Hunter, he would tell me, "Mama, he called me Mom, I love you. When I get older and I get a honey, because I always call my husband Honey. When I get a honey, I'm gonna live with you, and we're gonna have lots of babies, because I know you love babies." And I was like, "You're not living with me." I was like, "Well," I'm like, "Well, Hunter, you probably will want to live by yourself." He's like, "No, I'm going to live with you." And I was like, "Yeah, no, you're not." I'm pretty hard to embarrass too, so my kids don't embarrass me more than just make me laugh.
Yeah. I mean, I laugh more than anything, but that one, kind of got me. But now we laugh about it, of course. So,
Yeah.
and I like to embarrass her by telling the story.
Oh yeah, there's
And other ones, of course, that she's done.
my family still likes to tease me about things. I mean,
Oh,
it's like
yeah.
I'm like, "You guys, I'm 38. Let's not make fun of me for all of the things I do." Although, I mean, I do I do I do say things all the time that are funny, so, and I don't mean them to be.
Well, I think when they're teenagers, just about anything you do embarrasses them for a little while. They kind of go through that stage.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's gross. I think that's just gross. I wish people get off cell phones about it. Yes. If you are in the bathroom stall, please stay off your phone. Nobody wants to hear your
Yes,
conversation.
exactly.
I love this little chat. I love
I
our little
love,
lives.
kids at that age, like the toddler
Me
age,
too.
because they're so honest and they will
Oh yes.
literally say anything.
Oh yes. Oh, that's so funny. So back last summer when we were at my mom's house, my niece, she's 4 now, but she was 3 at the time, and my sister-in-law wasn't feeling good. And she comes in the house, and we're like, "Oh, where's mommy at?" And she's like, "Oh, mommy don't feel good. She has diarrhea."
Oh, yes, they will say exactly what's going on, no matter what it is. Because my daughter had a little like urinary tract infection when
Yep,
she
Moms,
was.
are you asking for a friend if it's okay to play video games in the stall? Yeah, it's all right. As long as yeah, I'll give you permission. Just
Play
making sure
video
you're asking
games.
for a friend though.
That's funny.
And then Kimberly goes, "I'm at the stage in life where I wander off while shopping with my hubby. If he could get away with a collar and a leash, he use one." Well, I mean, if you're into the BDSM life, you could do that. I mean, I'm
Yeah,
sure you
hey,
could get away with it.
bathrooms are dirty. Don't bring your cell.
They should put like signs on all the bathroom stalls. Bathrooms are dirty. Don't bring your phone in here.
Right.
Or just tell people you could get the virus from playing on your phone in the bathroom, and I'm sure we get a ban on that. So
You never know.
sorry, that was rude. I know, me too. I get lost, and like my husband will call me on the phone. He's like, "Where are you?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm over here."
Oh yeah,
Oh,
across
that's
the
right.
store.
Jet,
He'll call me.
Margie. That's okay. So Jet's mom's name's Margie. Her son Jet told the teacher, "I'm a drug dealer. I sell LCBD large companies."
Oh
That reminds
no.
me. That reminds me. Have you guys ever seen that video where the little girl tells the teachers her parent they have lots of that they have weed at the house? Have you seen that video?
Oh, it might have been you that either told me about it or uh, that might have been
I
what it
think
was,
I
or you
might have
showed
showed.
it to me. I think you showed it to me.
No. Dottie showed it
Oh,
in a
Dottie
video.
showed it. Okay.
And she's like, yeah. And then they're like, okay, we'll show us the weeds. And it was weeds in their back of their yard.
That's right. Oh, goodness.
That's very sweet that you play music for everybody in the
I can only imagine what
bathroom,
teachers
especially because
hear.
you don't want people. Oh my goodness,
Teachers
yeah.
probably hear all
I
kind
know,
of
right?
stuff.
Well, I think I'm going to end it just because we're at an hour and I'm trying to like kind of stay at this hour mark so we're not
Yeah.
having super long videos. But I want to thank everybody for coming today. And I love you all. And I love my replay gang that I call them. So thank you guys for coming. We appreciate all of you, even the lurkers. So
Yes.
I hope you all have a good day.
Thanks for coming, everybody.
And you'll see me around in chat, like always.
Right. Have a good
Wu-Tang.
day.
Bye, guys.